Welcome to Blue Collar Crypto, hosted by Tim Trozian. My name is Sue Roskoff. We are here with the World of Ability Podcast Network. Tim is here every Sunday at 4 p.m. Central. And before I hand it over, we do have some guests joining in this evening as well. So we have Swag Ability joining in, and I'm excited to be able to have them share in with. Over to you.
Hi. I'm so proud and I'm so glad and honored to be here on Father's Day. And let me tell you my story. Of course, they say somebody's your father and somebody's your dad. So I had a big brother in the Big Brother program, wonderful program. And from 12 years old to 18, he was there for me. So congratulations, Scott Mertens, and thank you for being there for me. And I can just imagine, or I don't even know if I can imagine, what my life would be like without somebody that stepped up and helped me and stuck around. It's quite an honor, and I hope the fathers out there understand that it's your hard work that sets you apart. Everything is work. So, okay. So let's get started with something. I'm going to repeat this. You're going to listen to this show, and I'm going to repeat every week. And because I found a source, I'm going to name the source because I think that's just good journalism. I'm going to tell you where. And I'm going to give you the information from that source. And it's secondhand. I don't have a guest, but I did watch a YouTube video. And her name is Cathie Woods. I'm going to spell it. You might Google it. Cathie. And Cathie with an IE at the end. Cathie Wood. Who is Cathie Wood? She is the most prominent fund manager of the female, right? She is the most prominent female fund manager. What is a fund? It's a collection of stocks, and in this case, I think it's an ETF fund, and a lot of people have ETFs. And this lady is just really good at her job. She recommends Tesla, Coinbase, Robinhood, Roku, CRISPR Therapeutics, Palantir, Archer Aviation, Shopify, Roblox, Palantir Technologies, Tempus, and I believe Vertex is another one. So let's cut to the chase. Why are you here today? Maybe you're interested in stocks. So what's happening in our economy is everybody is turning into a stock market investor and a crypto investor. Everybody. It's not just for the wealthy anymore. People can trade from their smartphones, and everybody has a smartphone. So everybody becomes an individual investor. It's a job. I don't think it used to be, but now it's an occupation. And the reason why it's an occupation, individual investing. What is investing? Okay. Making money with money, basically. Trading stocks, cryptos. Okay. So she calls them digital assets instead of crypto. So I don't have any problem with that. So why is individual investing such a hot field for you to go into and consider this a career choice? Individual investing. There are so many countries that don't have any currency. There's a lot of space out there for the economies to grow. All you have to do is be part of it. The world economy is, I call it 997, I call it a quadrillion. Other people say it's 150 trillion of GDP, but that's not the entire economy. Gross domestic product is not the entire economy. It's a part of it. It's what we do. It's our work every day. And there's so much more to this economy worldwide. So individual investing, and that's what I'm going to focus on from here on out. The best stock that anybody can buy right now according to Kathy Wood, she's the fund manager of ARKK mutual fund, a stock fund, stocks inside of it. The best stock in the world is Tesla. Tesla, the best stock in the world. Okay, so if you have Apple, dump it and buy Tesla. Don't keep Apple stock. Buy Tesla stock. It's roughly $260 a share, and it's going to go up like 1,000%. Okay, so if you have a 401k, get out of it and buy Tesla. You want $1,000 in appreciation in your 1,000%, 10 times your money. 10 times your money. So if your IRA has 400 grand in it, get into Tesla and turn that into 4 million. Would you rather retire with 400,000 or 4 million? If that's the case, buy Tesla, because it's going to go through the roof. Okay, and this is paraphrasing what she said, but these are actual things that she said. The important points from Kathy Wood. Bitcoin is wonderful. If you like Bitcoin, it's going up 10 times or 15 times. It's going to be $1.5 million for each Bitcoin, up from roughly 100,000 to 1.5 million. Okay? Now, why is Bitcoin going to 1.5 million for each Bitcoin? Basically, there's not a lot of it left, and there's going to be a cat and a dog fight if you want some, and that means the price is going to go up. Demand goes up, price goes up. Okay, Bitcoin. Tesla, Bitcoin, wonderful investments, wonderful investments. Now, why am I trying to get you into anything else? I'm not. You know, those are things you can easily buy. You can buy shares of Tesla. Even if you buy one share at $260, you're going to get 10 shares in 5 years. We're going to start calling it the digital assets revolution. Digital assets revolution. Digital assets are assets that are you can't barely see and feel, and there's no sensory to them. They are digital. They're just numbers. But as an individual investor, and that's your new job, that's who you are. And digital assets are cryptos. Let's just face it. Coins, Ether, Bitcoin is a digital asset. Okay. And this is part of the Finternet. Okay. It's another term. But we're not going to focus on terms here. We're going to tell you to buy Tesla. Okay. Buy Tesla. If you're listening to this, buy Tesla. Okay. Just do that. Okay. Now let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the economy. What's going on? What are the parts of the economy that are about to explode? Well, Tesla covers all the bases. That's why we're recommending it today. Kathy Wood is recommending it. They are the transportation sector that Tesla and Elon Musk control or are about to control is the hottest part of the economy. So you want to go with Tesla because transportation. That's about 16 million or 10 to 16 trillion dollar market. Now, as that's developing, another trend is a humanoid robots. Robots that look like humans. For those of you that remember CP3O and Star Wars, it's just a robot. You know, it looks just like a human being. That's going to be the biggest market. But the first market will be transportation. Cars that pick you up, cars that fly in the air, that drop you off, pick you up in the air, electric air vehicles. The skies will be full of them. And that will be, all transportation services will be pick up and drop off. It'll be a taxi cab service that you will subscribe to. There will be no more cars. You will not go and buy a car anymore in the future. This is the future. Car sales are dead. You will not buy your own car and drive that. You'll get picked up. You pay a fee per month, or you pay for each drive that you get, but there'll be a driverless vehicle, no driver, right? In St. Petersburg, they're doing this, vehicles without drivers. And it'll pick you up and drop you off wherever you want to go. And the cost will be less than changing your tires and changing the oil and flushing your transmission. And I don't know how many things you do for a car, a tune-up. And it'll be cheaper to have a vehicle come pick you up. Okay? Now, what else do I want to share with you today? Buy Tesla, right? Did you get that? Make sure you buy Tesla. All right? It's the number one stock in the country. Okay? And it will be. All right? So we had, and the GDP, now you're thinking, what's going to happen with all these robots and all these automated cars? They're going to displace a lot of people's working. Actually, no. Kathy Wood says the GDP, the gross domestic product growth, is going to go up, not down. So we're going to have more production. We're going to have less workers. We're not having the birth rate, so we don't need as many workers anymore. So everybody will have the benefit of a great economy. They're saying it's 7.3%. For those of you that know the gross domestic product growth is a 7.3% increase in the GDP. Okay, so the GDP, the products that we create as a society here, is going up very high. Everybody will have more money. She also said that the government is spending too much money. I disagree, but you know what? I'm not here to disagree with an expert. I'm here to promote somebody who's willing to share their knowledge. She did this. I'm just passing on the information. We're going to keep repeating this. Buy Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. If there's a big shift, I'm not sure, but if you want to grow your money, your retirement, if you have money in the bank, I'm not telling you to make a run on your bank and take all your cash out, but that's exactly what I'm telling you, and I want to apologize to the powers that be. But your dollar will just decrease in value every day. If you want to invest it in Tesla, and it'll go up 10 times. So if you have $1,000 in the bank, buy $1,000 of Tesla. That 1,000 will turn into $10,000. If you have $10,000 in the bank, okay, that 10,000 will turn into $100,000. These are all the trends, but they're coming up fast. And I say they're trends, and when I say they're the future, that's a little disingenuous. The future is now. All this stuff is being created as we speak. This isn't science fiction at all. The past is gone. I'm 60, so I grew up in that. But again, it's probably not my economy. It's probably the economy of somebody that's 20 or 25 years old. Again, individual investing is a hot commodity, but look at it as if you can, a job. Being an individual investor, that's your job. That's not where you take extra money and invest it in the stock market because you want to make, no, this is what you do every day. You invest into individual investing. I'll help you with this every week. Okay. Cause, again, there's a lot of stocks out there. I want you to come away from this knowing that, knowing the names of these companies, but I want you to write down Tesla somewhere. Coinbase, Robinhood, Roku, CRISPR Therapeutics is huge. Palantir, Archer Aviation, they're going to create electric flying vehicles. Shopify, Roblox, Palantir Technologies, Tempest, and Vertex. And since there's there's nothing at this moment, but if you want to look up more information, arkk.invest.com. And if you want to look this lady up, her name is Cathie Wood. Cathie. That's a Cathie. Cathie Wood. Wood. Look her up on YouTube. She has a 1 hour and 41 minute. I'm just getting this from her. I watched the entire thing. But you can always stop it. You can always get YouTube on your television for free. So install that for free on your smart TV, and watch Cathie Wood. And then I'll see you next. I'll see you at the next show. And we're going to focus on what she says and the future of the economy and how you can make this your future at the same time, being prosperous. All right, signing off on Blue Collar Crypto. This is Tim Tarosian. Thank you.
This again is Blue Collar Crypto with Tim Tarosian, 4:00 on Sundays. Come on back next week when we have our next episode with our World of Ability Podcast Network. Again, this is Blue Collar Crypto with Tim Tarosian. As always, we thank you.